I mean, people might say that anyone, any musician, given the amount of time and the amount of money and the amount of studios, could make a reasonable album out of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you think that that's fair?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because there's a case of stamina involved. If you put a monkey in front of a typewriter and give him an infinite amount of time, he will eventually write the complete works of Shakespeare. Yes, it is possible, but I don't think... I mean, a lot of bands spend a lot of time on albums, and it sounds like it. I'm not sure if ours does.
It does in the quite produced.
Yeah, well, that's because it was.
Roland insists that while he was slogging away in the studio, you were off getting a suntan and meeting people around the world. How fair is that?
Unfair about the suntan. Do I look like I've got a suntan?
Well, not at the moment, but that was a while ago, wasn't it?
I've been slogging around the world doing interviews, actually. I get to do all the press. I've been in America for the last 3 weeks doing that. And then up to that, another 2 months here and in Europe.
What about during the making of the album?
Oh, well, on the odd time I would disappear for a week, I must admit, when I was getting bored, when it was all the technical stuff, which Roland's good at and I don't find particularly exciting, which is sitting around the fairlight and doing stuff. So I used to go off to New York. I spent quite a time in America and ended up buying an apartment there.
I think it's about the repression of the feminine in society and within man, most of all. It's like Jung, Carl Jung, a famous Swiss psychologist, said that the anima, or the female part of a man, the woman in a man, it's the gateway to his soul. And I like that very much. I think that's nice. And that's what it's about, really. So in the end, when I say so free her, I'm kind of saying so free me, free the feminine. You know? And you could also say that, if you wanted to, that man is a woman in chains.
What about when they called you and asked you to
2 years later?
Yeah, took him a long time, didn't it?
2 years later, I didn't believe it. I mean, I sat there while he was talking, you know, in this monotone.
Roland's monotone.
Roland Orzabal, the Tears for Fears. And I wondered if you would sing the song on... I said, excuse me, what did you say?
Could you speak up, please?
Because I was saying to myself, the accent sounds real. And there's a little bit of static in the phone, which makes it sound like it's long distance, so maybe this is true.
Have you finally dispelled the myth of Tears for Fears, the pop duo?
The wimpy synth duo.
Yeah, wimpy synth. Mamby-pamby, mummy's boy.
Nowhere heavy metal stars. I don't know. I think that people... It was always the press, you see, that said that people who would come and see us live realised that we weren't, because we're both guitarists and we used to tour with a band. So, well, I'm sure we'll continue to dispel the myth as the years go on.